Hello rail fans and welcome back to the channel. The train we're seeing here is CSX Q648. It is a manifest train that makes its way from Rice Yard in Waycross, Georgia up to Howe Yard in Evansville, Indiana on a daily basis. We're taking this video from downtown Nashville, and we are close to the Cumberland River Swing Bridge, or the Drawbridge as CSX refers to it often. Took the drone up a little bit and certainly didn't take it out over the river, but got close enough. You can see a bit of the detail of the bridge as well as the two support structures there in the river that will support that middle swing section as it swings open to allow river traffic to pass. Been asked for a few people to do a short video around the history of the bridge, and thought we'd take a crack at it here. I've been doing some web research and have quite a bit of information about the history of train bridges at this site. It would appear that this is, I believe, the fourth confirmed bridge that was built on these same support piers. And so here goes for a little bit of the history. The earliest stories about a railroad bridge show that it was built in 1857, or at least started in 1857, was near completion in late 1858, and for unexplained reasons the work was halted but picked up again late in 1859. The bridge was open for use at the end of October 1859, and Major Wilbur Foster superintended the building of that bridge. As the Civil War broke out, initially Nashville was a Confederate city. It was held by the Confederacy. When the Union Army came in 1862 and ran the Confederates out of town, as they made their retreat, they set fire to the railroad bridge as well as a pedestrian bridge. It was reported that the railroad bridge was not badly damaged, and the Union Army was quickly able to rebuild the structure. There are several images that exist on the internet of the bridge after it was repaired, and shows that it was partially a covered bridge on both sides with the swing section in the middle. And there's also some late war pictures that show heavy fortifications, some guard posts on top of the bridge at each end. That bridge, which was considered the second built on the site, lasted until 1867, at which point the Louisville and Nashville Railroad began construction of a new bridge. Was constructed on those same piers. The wood was removed and replaced with a Fink iron truss. Albert Fink, the inventor of the truss, was the general superintendent of the Louisville-Nashville Railroad and oversaw the construction of that bridge, which was completed in November of 1867. After 30 years of service, it was decided that a new bridge was needed to carry out the increasing weight load. Now this is where things get a bit interesting. Early in 1897, a notice appeared in trade magazines that stated it was understood that Louisville-Nashville would soon begin work on rebuilding the bridge over the river, which would then have been its fourth reincarnation. However, while there are many mentions of old articles that talk about the rebuild starting, there is little to no evidence that a bridge was actually built in that era. In 1899, there was a warehouse fire near the east Nashville side of the bridge. The warehouse and several train cars nearby were loaded with nitrate, and there were many explosions felt as far away as Gallatin. The bridge caught fire and had to be repaired, but again, no confirmation that the bridge was actually replaced. There are some interesting stories from around the early 1900s. There's a newspaper article that shows that in 1905 the draw was open to allow a steamboat to pass, and the wind suddenly picked up and a gust caught the draw span and spun it completely around, damaging the smokestack of the boat that was trying to pass. 3 men in the control tower jumped from the span onto the bridge as it went around, and the newspaper article likened the draw span to a merry-go-round. Again, very interesting that there's, the notices that a bridge was going to be rebuilt, but nothing confirmed. There were some websites that contained some information, some news articles from 1916 through 1919 that refer to the bridge as being old. Really the only confirmation or imagery out there that shows the bridge being built in 1897 is an image of a plaque showing 1897 as the year it was built. However, it appears that some other researchers online have discovered that that's actually a plaque from the First Avenue overpass. So that was reconstructed in 1897, and perhaps that's what the newspaper articles from that time were alluding to. But it appears that the actual drawspan swing bridge itself did not undergo construction at that time. There are articles out there that show that that a bridge was built in 1931. So that would mean that this is the fourth incarnation. So the bridge was completed sometime around 1932. No exact confirmation on the exact dates that it was started and completed. So that appears to be a bit of the history of the bridge. One note, one thing that I've discovered, it appears that sometime between 2016, 2017, somewhere in that time frame, that a towboat struck the south support structure. So that would be the one that you're seeing to the right side of the screen right now, the one that's completely rounded. Evidently, as the original bridges were constructed, both supports appeared to be like the north one, the one on the left, more of a angular shaped object. So a towboat struck that one. It was damaged enough that it had to be removed, and a new one was put in place, hence the difference in the look between the two of them. So sounds like that was just recently done within the last 2 or 3 years. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this. If there's any viewers of this that understand more about the bridge, know more about it, I'm sure there's tons more information out there to be learned. Share in the comments, let us know what you know, and we can share it with everybody else. Hope you guys enjoy the video. The train's going to go by for another minute and a half or so here, and look forward to talking to you guys down the road. Thanks for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click on the thumbs up below to give us a like. Also, please click on the Rusty Boxcar logo on the right side of the screen to get a subscription to the channel. And send us a comment. Really enjoy reading all your comments, and I try to respond to each one of them. Thanks, and have a nice day.